Everyone, I am Carmen Michael, the professional mic holder.
Everyone, it's Alexis Cardoza.
What's up, everybody? It's the Wild Rhino Clark Connors from New Japan Pro Wrestling, and I am here getting wild, drinking an 805.
Hey, this is Billy Starks.
Rip F and Bison. I ran out of booze.
I am the fire starter, the Carney Killer. I am born to die, Jake Crest.
This is Bobby Olson.
This is Anthrax of H2O.
My name's Christopher Landon, Anthony Streeter.
My name is Frank Minetti.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Red Air and one half of the PH Boys from Hood Classic Entertainment, representing the Hood Boys, the PH Boys, Purple Haze, Prince Alexander.
This is Martin Stone, the original strong style hooligan.
And today, you have the privilege
of drinking at Moe's.
And you know I'm drinking with Mo.
And you are drinking at Moe's.
All right, everybody, taking time out before we get this show started, that I want to thank Reaper Apparel for having Drinkin' at Moe's be a brand ambassador for their clothing line. They got good stuff. They got t-shirts. They got hoodies. They got beanies. They got lots of great stuff, encouraging everybody to break out of their comfort zone, live their best self, and hey, it's something I try to live every day. Now, be sure when you go and you're filling out your order, use the code Drinkin' at Moe's, get 10% off, and the link and the code will both be in the description. Let's fucking go.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Drinkin' at Moe's, my 2 cents. Big Mo here. We got Dustin here again. Before we get going too far, disclaimer! The opinions of this show are those of those talking, and that's it. We are not affiliated with any wrestler or promotion. Yeah. Now that shit's over.
Yeah.
All right. Like, subscribe, share, comment on that, all that good stuff, because YouTube's algorithm is a pain in the ass. You know what? I don't even have anything for the like button, because just hit that damn like button. Just all right.
Make YouTube your bitch.
Make that like button your bitch. All right. Yep.
Because
We'll go
the
with
YouTube
that.
algorithm, the Facebook algorithm, the Instagram algorithm, they all are pieces of shit.
They all suck.
They
all
do.
right. So today we're going over some top rivalries. And you know what? If we miss one that you think should be added in here, by all means, let us know in the comments. Comment on the social media posts. And you know what? Because I always love the discussions on that stuff. So we'll start off with...
You mean to tell me it's you responding, not your booking committee?
I'm the one running the social media channels, yeah.
Damn, I thought it was your booking committee this whole time.
Nope, it's me. But, leading into it, you know what? I told you there's one that I had that you might not expect.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go into it. The Nation of Domination versus DX.
Oh. I forgot about that one.
Thinking about that whole promo that they did with DX dressing up as the Nation, having X-Pac as Mark Henry, which, just looking back on it, that seems weird. Road Dogg is D'Lo.
Yup.
I don't remember his name, but the guy that was impersonating Owen Hart was funny as hell. And then some of the great matches that were had out of it was there was that Rock versus Triple H, the ladder match for the Intercontinental title. I'm wanting to say, was that a SummerSlam?
Yeah.
I forget what year, but man,
There's been so many, it's hard to keep track.
Oh yeah, it is. And thinking back, that part of the Attitude Era, it was like faction warfare all over the place, and that feud right there, in my opinion, was the very damn height of it.
Yeah.
Now, like now if they tried to do that, it wouldn't fly. There'd be people wanting to cancel WWE all over the place.
Yeah.
But for back then, man, it was hilarious. So that is one of my top ones. Now, I know you said you could think of a couple, so how about we go over one of them?
We're gonna go with one that, a lot of people that know me probably wouldn't think of. Because
Okay.
let's be real, I didn't really start watching until about 10 years ago.
Okay.
But Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero and the whole
Ooh.
custody of Dominic storyline and feud.
I remember that well. Yeah, that was crazy the way they went about all that, and yeah, that was some good storytelling for sure.
That was. I still say Eddie should have won it. Dom looks a lot like Eddie, but
Yeah. that would have been interesting. That would have been like we've done a what if episode, and that would have been an interesting one to go over. What if Eddie won the custody of Dominic? Yeah, that would have been something.
yeah.
Now, oh boy, trying to think, because yeah, they have history going from the days of WCW and then leading into everything with WWE back then. Yeah, man, now I'm needing to go back and watch that one, because I do remember specifically Dominic coming in and trying to push over the ladder when Eddie was up top.
Yeah.
Back then, wasn't really having much luck. Now, he probably would do a little better pushing the damn ladder.
I sure hope so. That was a good 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. All right, now, another one that I have, Stone Cold versus The Rock.
Yeah.
The longevity of it, going all the years from, The Rock joining the Nation of Domination, and, it spanned multiple titles, from the Intercontinental title, the WWE World Heavyweight title, and, you look back at, the longevity of it and the storytelling, and, they could go a while without, revisiting it. And then when they picked it back up, it would be like
it was like nothing ever.
Like nothing ever stopped. Yeah. So, and hell, yeah, I might be a little biased. Stone Cold is like my all-time favorite. So, I was going to fit one rivalry that he had in there. And,
Easily.
When you think of rivalries that Stone Cold had, it more often than not, people think of either Mr. McMahon or The Rock.
Yeah.
Those are the two. So, yeah,
Now, why isn't Drinkin at Moe's yet sponsored by Broken Skull Lager or anything that Stone Cold has his name on yet? Come on, Steve.
I am looking into getting sponsored by some alcohol beer brand. But with my schedule, trying to keep up with everything, it's a little crazy. But yeah, no, I'm looking into it. I want it to happen. But the one thing I was remembering, I believe both ended up throwing different things off of bridges. Stone Cold throwing the Intercontinental title off a bridge into a river. I think there was the one where Stone Cold confronts The Rock on a bridge. It might have been the same one, actually, but then Stone Cold goes over the side and The Rock kind of pushes him the rest of the way. And that, like, just the whole trilogy of matches they had main eventing WrestleMania is some of the, in my opinion, some of the greatest.
Easily.
All right. You got another one.
Let's go. Dave Bautista and Triple H or Paul Levesque, whoever he wants to go by.
Okay. Yeah, they did, especially going back to the buildup of, Batista winning the Royal Rumble, and then who is he going to pick? And, Triple H, kind of clowning on him. And then, Batista getting the upper hand in it. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think about that one when I was putting my list together, but that's
we have that whole storyline they ran. Then if we go back a little bit more recently, we've got their final match together.
Oh yeah,
all aimed towards Ric Flair.
Yeah, I do remember that now. Yeah, that whole thing where we got the meme of Batista just yelling, "Give me what I want."
Yeah,
yeah, that was.
They've had some 5-star matches all the way around.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Now, I got one that's more recent, and hell, it's still kind of ongoing. The Bloodline versus pretty much everybody.
Fair. I don't know about you, but this current alteration of the Bloodline's kind of intimidating.
Oh yeah, you got Solo Sikoa, and now
is Solo
both members
running it.
Oh yeah, but you got him, and you got both members of the former IWGP Tag Team Champions, the Gorillas of Destiny, there.
Yeah,
and the rumors going around about who else could be potentially coming in.
You know what leaves me to question is another great one that would be to have the Bloodline versus Judgment Day.
You know what? I think they had teased that for a little bit, or maybe that was them teaming together. But they have had some interaction there.
Yeah.
But then nothing really ever happened with it. That would have been good. And yeah, it's one of like the Bloodline as of right now, as far as factions go, like multiple members, it's like it has to be one of the longest running ones they've had. And
one of the longest currently, and Judgment Day isn't far behind.
Yeah. And at one point
I'd like to throw New Day in there, but realistically without Big E.
They, I like them more as like just a tag team, not much of a. Although with Big E, you could make the argument for a faction, so I can see that. But yeah, at one point, Bloodline held all but I think the Intercontinental title was on SmackDown at the time, and the U.S. title, but they held every major male
They're gonna go up later.
Okay.
Or we take Dwayne home so you can go with us.
But yeah, they held pretty much every main title there for a while. And,
They did.
Pretty much they established themselves as like the dominant force. And, yeah, they had their hiccups, storyline wise going into Mania 40. But now look at them with, people thought, it could have been imploding, but now it's showing up and looking stronger than ever.
Yeah.
The highlights that they've had so far, Roman winning the title in that triple threat match against, I believe it was Strowman and The Fiend.
And do we dare even mention the fact that Roman relinquished the title due to his battle with leukemia to then come back
and turn into a monster heel,
win it and turn into a monster heel, and then run with it for 3.5 years?
Yeah, that was something. Like a lot of people give Roman a lot of shit, but to be honest, everybody had been clamoring for Roman to be a heel for a long time, and then when it finally happened, it's like those same people just kept complaining about it.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you got what you wanted.
You wanted it, it's here. Now you want to complain.
Yep. Nope, I'm with you on that one. And yeah, the past 2 WrestleManias had some of the greatest main events revolving around that storyline.
Easily.
And, just when you think it could be over for them, now they're arguably some of the strongest they've ever been since like the inception of the bloodline.
Easily.
All right, you got another one, or are we pretty much tapped out here?
On the whole bloodline thing, I'd have to say the storyline they ran with Sammy and that feud he ended up having.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that feud leading into, him and Kevin Owens taking the titles off of the Usos. That would tie right into that one. But, as part of an individual feud within a feud, that was definitely some great storytelling. I loved it. And like I've said before, that night 1 of WrestleMania 39 was a way to have the fans going home happy.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, that was a good one. So didn't want to, go too long on these because Lord knows there's so many rivalries.
Oh, we could sit here all day and neither of us would get anything done.
Yeah. So
Nate would come back, see the episode, and be like, holy shit.
Yep. But that is about all I have. We'll definitely have more because there's so many rivalries that we could go over that could be on this list. But by all means, if there is one that you would like for us to talk about, by all means, in the comments section when the video posts, in the comments on the social media posts, let me know. We will get it on a future one. I can tell you, and you know what? We'll even give you a shout out when we use your idea. But anyways, that is about enough for now. Everybody have a good week. Let's fucking go.